It's so changing and
I'm
roommate.
sorry, we had trouble with the costume and I...
Sorry. It's good to see you again.
Emma, let's get going.
Wait, I have a favor. Can my friend Natalia have one of the special seats up front? She was supposed to
Of
get
course.
today.
See you in the auditorium.
Sure. You shouldn't have come.
I didn't want to disappoint Emma.
This isn't about Emma.
I'm sorry that I'm making you feel uncomfortable.
This isn't about me. It's about you. Why are you doing this to yourself?
Why are you being like this?
Being realistic.
No, you're being cold. Mean, almost, and I don't get it. I'm trying to be positive in front of Emma so that she doesn't see any of this. But you have no idea what it's like. I can't sleep. My head, I can't think straight for more than a second at a time. Everything's just a jumble. But I know one thing. One thing is very clear to me.
And what's that?
I couldn't say those vows to Frank because I love Frank. He's a wonderful person. But saying those things to him would have been a big lie. And leaving him there, standing at that church, was only the second hardest thing I had to do that day.
What was the first?
Telling you that I love you. Telling you how I really feel.
I was there when you said it. I know.
And I was there when you said
Do
it to
you
me.
understand? It's one thing to say it. It's what comes after. As hard as it is to say
it's
that, I
really
don't
hard.
think you really get it. You can say it to a Gus or to a Frank, but to say it to me, and for me to say it to
I
you,
know.
I don't think you've thought this through. But I have, okay? I know what comes after I love you.
Really? Because I would love for you to tell me.
Hell, okay? Pure hell for you. And let's face it, for me too. And if you knew that, you wouldn't be here right now. I'm not trying to be insensitive. I know this is a hard time for you.
It's good to know.
Look, if I sound harsh, it's because I think you need to hear it. It doesn't matter if it's 10 minutes after the ceremony or 10 years. The truth is the truth.
Olivia,
Come on, Natalia, have you thought about Rafe?
I always think about Rafe.
What about Emma? What about me?
I haven't been able to think about anything else.
I love you, Olivia, but just saying that makes me miserable.
Don't put words
No,
in my
it's
mouth.
what I heard. What about your church? What about God? What does he have to say
Right,
about
just
all
making
this?
fun of
I'm
me.
not making fun of you. I'm bringing up some very real issues. You do not get to say something like this in a vacuum. Trust me. I'm just trying to spare you what I've been through because I've been living with this a long time.
We both have.
No, but I knew. I've had time to imagine the looks and the guilt and the judgments. I have a play to catch.
No, we're not done.
No, we
We're
are
not
done. Please tell me you understand that we're done before we even got started, because that's the way it has to be. The best thing that you can do is just to walk away and forget you ever said anything.
Oh, please, do you really think that I could do
think
that?
You need to try for both our sakes.
You stop. You think you know me. You think you know better than me.
I do know you.
Then why are you always selling me short? Please, don't deny it. You always think that you know better than me because you're worldly and you're experienced and you've been around.
All right, all right. I've been in love. I've had my heart smashed a few times, and okay, I want what everyone else has. I want someone to love me, and I want a happy ending. And believe me, if I thought that we could, we don't know. No one knows what's going to happen when you decide to love someone. I just know that we would have to face so many more obstacles than other couples even have to think about. I saw you with Frank, and I saw what happened, and I saw how terrible you felt. You tell me, how am I supposed to let you love me if it's going to make you feel like an awful person?
No, it really...
You need to listen to me.
No, you need to listen. I've listened to you. It's your turn to listen. When I told you that I loved you, I blurted it. I did. But I think that's what happens sometimes with the truth. It just comes out. But I'm not that naive. I knew what it meant when I said it. And maybe I just stuffed it down for so long that it just didn't even really exist for me. And I even came close to marrying a man. Maybe because I didn't want to face it, say it out loud. But when I did say it out loud to you, I knew exactly what I was saying. I know what it means when you tell someone that you love them.
How can I let you love me if it's going to make you feel like an awful person?
No,
You need to listen to me.
No, you listen. I listened. Now it's your turn to listen. When I told you I loved you, I blurted it. I did, I know. But I guess that's what happens sometimes with the truth. It just comes out. But I'm not that naive. I knew what it meant when I said that I loved you. And maybe I stuffed it down so long that it just didn't even really exist for me. I even came close to marrying a man. Maybe because I didn't want to face it. I didn't want to say it. But when I did say it out loud to you, I knew exactly what I was saying. I know what it means to tell someone that you love them.
You're not ready.
And you are?
I don't know. I don't know, maybe not, but I don't have the baggage that you have.
Baggage? You mean Frank?
No, I'm not talking about Frank. I'm talking about Rafe. I'm talking about Emma. I'm talking about your religion.
My religion is about love.
Really? This kind of love? You're not ready.
I was hoping to find you here.
Did you know that I was here?
I called the Beacon. Your manager said I could find you here.
It's for Emma. She's in a play.
Yeah. And I promised her a long time ago that I'd be here. She's really, really nervous about forgetting her lines.
And you know what? It is going to start in a few minutes, so...
I know that we need to sit down and have a conversation, but if it could just...
Natalia, I'm not here to talk about us, okay?
You're not?
But I will take you up on your offer to talk, but not today.
Why are you here?
Corrections called, and they've ordered me to take Rafe back to the halfway house.
No, he was supposed to be with me for a week. That's what you told me.
Why the change?
There is no change. When a prisoner is required to go to the halfway house as part of their parole, they usually go straight there, but I was able to pull a few strings so Natalia could have some time with him.
Frank, pull a few more
I
strings.
can't. The only reason the parole board let Rafe out was because he was going to be attending an important family event. And now that that event's not happening, they've ordered me to take him to the halfway house.
When?
No. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but that's why I wanted to track you down here, so I knew you would want to say goodbye.
Can you please tell Emma I'm so sorry?
Don't you dare worry about that. She loves Rafe, okay?
If she's nervous, though, just tell her to do that trick that I taught her.
I will. I wish there was something I could do.
I know, me too. Let's take lots of pictures.
You call me if you need me.